Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to WillowVision. It's our first episode of WillowVision for the 23-24 school year, so it's Friday, August 25th. Been an amazing first week. Amazing. If you were able to see those opening day festivities, the walk-in music, and Rami was here. We had the balloon arch and the sign out in the yard, and we have a great group of teachers here that planned and made that come to life, and I couldn't be prouder of it, and I think it's something that we'll see more of in the future. I think we might have found our new tradition because it was just wonderful. Kids came in. The only time I have ever seen the school year start where every kid walked in and there were no tears from the students. I saw parents crying. I saw them waving goodbye to their kids as they came through the line up and marching up to the door, but I didn't have a single kid crying as they walked into the building. So that was, in and of itself, was worth every little minute and every penny that it cost to pull that off. So look for that again as we go into next year and the year after that and the year after that. As long as I'm here, anyway. I've got quite a few years left in me, so that may be here for a while. I'm glad to announce that the heat wave broke some today, and we had outdoor recess for the first time this year today. One particular grade, the rain came in the middle of the recess. It looked like a couple of raindrops. I said, oh, we'll be fine. And then it came down. And you know, if you were anywhere near a window, how fast it came down. So we had some kids and some adults get a little bit wet today. No major complaints. I think they were just happy to be outside. But it's definitely a different shift. You're waiting for that heat to break, and all of a sudden the rain comes instead. So never a dull moment here at Willowbrook. I've been really happy with how pickup and drop-off has been going so far to start off this year. It's always a little bumpy at the beginning of the year. Everybody knows that it takes a little bit of time to get into rhythm. I'm seeing more people waiting in cars. We have staff that come out at the end of the day. We have one teacher from each grade level walking out that grade level and helping those students find parents. So I think we're getting people loaded up a little faster this time of year than we have in years past, and I think that's speeding things up. Once again, if your kids know approximately where you're going to be, they know what your car looks like, and you can stay in your car so we can, once they see you, we can get them loaded and get you out so the next person can get in. That just makes things better and better. Same thing in the morning. Have your kids ready to jump out of that car when you get here so that you're not holding up the line when the time comes. Pay attention to those crossing guards. They're going to keep everybody safe. But I've seen good things out in the front circle, and I'm really liking what I see so far this year. PTA notes. We have got our first PTA meeting of the year coming up this coming Thursday, August 31st. That'll be 6 o'clock. It's here at school. It's in the library. Make sure you stop by. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff. One of the big things coming up, we have our first big fundraiser of the year coming up. Kids will hear about it on Tuesday. You'll see those golden tickets come home that day. That fundraiser is helping come to a new playground that we're saving up for. You know, we had a smaller playground addition 2 years ago. We have some equipment that it's ready. It's time to replace some of our bigger equipment, and we're working with some different organizations, getting some grants together. But that money from the PTA helps as well, and we're looking forward to hopefully doing something this year. Your money might go into place this year, maybe spring break, maybe this summer, but you know, the turnaround for a playground, the last one, the addition we did 2 years ago, I know took several years to get through. We're going to start this one this year and finish it this year. We're really excited about the possibility of doing that this year. So you'll want to pay attention. Come to that PTA meeting and see the playground equipment we are hoping to put in and what it's going to look like. Get your input on stuff. Be a part of that. Our PTA is a great organization. They're a great group of people, love working together, and they're here for your kids. So please be a part of that. The more people, the easier it is to make fun events and make the school an even more special place for your students. So hope to see everybody Thursday night at 6. Just a couple other notes here. If you're coming to school to eat lunch, a reminder that you need to bring correct change with you if you're going to be eating school lunch. You're welcome to bring in your own lunch. What we do is we have parents or grandparents or guests that are allowed come. You check in at the office. You need to bring your license with you whenever you sign into school. You'll go through our system to make sure that you're not on any of the bad lists, so you can't come into school. And then you and your students will sit at a table outside of the cafeteria. We try and keep different adults away from other kids as far as like the lunchroom. If somebody comes in and they've got a cold or COVID or something, we don't want to expose all of our students to something that you're bringing in outside. So we try and mitigate that as much as possible. So we have the families eat at a table out in our foyer area, and you get to enjoy that time. You're always welcome to take your kids and take them out for lunch too. In fact, I encourage it for a special occasion, special day. Have fun with them. Take them something special. Maybe it's different than the school lunch that day. But if you are going to eat here and you are going to eat the school lunch, for adults, it's $4.85, and we don't have change in the front office. They're not often carrying around 15 cents and change for a 20. So make sure you're bringing in that $4.85 just by itself. So and let Michelle or Tammy know up there that that's your plan for the day, that you're buying a school lunch, and they'll help you out with that and get that into the account. Last thing, some of the teachers have already started, and a lot of them we're waiting until next week to start up, but you start seeing those Lily Licks, those stamps coming home. The teachers all have these, all the adults in the building have these. When they're seeing those academic things, make sure you're having those conversations at home. We really want those kids to be excited about them. We may have to stop calling them Lily Licks. I understand there was a first grade class that thought that meant they need to lick the stamp. So fortunately it's a non-toxic ink, so they're not going to get sick or anything, but I don't really want them licking ink. So we may change the name. I thought Lily Licks was a fun thing, but maybe I need to rethink that one. We'll get there when the time comes. But that's all I have for this week. I hope everybody enjoys the little bit cooler weather, get a chance to get outside and enjoy what's left of this summertime in Iowa before we slip into fall, and enjoy all the beautiful things that fall has to offer. So everybody have a great day, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.